Hi, Leo. Welcome back if you're returning, and thanks for joining in if you are new to my channel. This is your Something is Missing reading, closing out the second half of December 2020. I have already meditated on your energy and pulled 4 tarot cards with an additional card for each to clarify. At the end of the reading, 1 Rumi Oracle card was drawn for you, which I will then read directly from the Rumi Oracle book. We're going to find out what's currently missing for you, the reason, the effect, as well as the advice moving forward. The card that came out representing what is currently missing is the Star reversed. So, what is missing right now is faith, Leo. Not only in yourself or your abilities, but your dreams. Your creativeness could be blocked. You could be unable to express your creative ideas or even communicate effectively. Your inner child is blocked and you have a difficult time truly having fun. You could be going through the motions of what fun is, but you might inside feel dull in the act or as if it's forced instead of natural and carefree. You could feel like responsibilities right now are at an all-time high and maybe all that's left. You could be putting and placing guilt on yourself or for any fun or carefreeness that you're seeking. There could also be an aspect where you're deeply wondering if you'll ever meet your soulmate. And because you're unable to be carefree or fun and have excitement and the experience of getting to know someone, say if you're dating, you could have replaced all of that spontaneity and adventure with rigid expectations instead. The card clarifying the Star reversed is the Green Mother, and she is the creative source who brings life energy forth. She's a nurturer of inner child. She welcomes newborns with a blessing kiss. She embodies the curiosity of her own inner child, instilling a sense of wonder at the infinite variety of earthly delights. So Leo, with this card coming out in this deck, some questions to ask yourself are you making time to have fun, to truly be present and enjoy your life? Or have you blocked yourself from your inner creativeness and sense of joy? This card is a reminder that what you nourish is what will grow, so pay attention to where you put your energy. The next card, which is representing the reason for what is missing, is the King of Swords. Leo, you're in the energy of the King of Swords, and this is an energy that is throwing your feminine power out of whack and has thwarted your faith, creativeness, and your inner child. Now, the King of Swords is a wonderful energy to be in. But with anything else, moderation is needed, as it's no different. The kind of energy that comes with the King of Swords is mature and masculine. He's an intellectual. He's very analytical, he's articulate and honest. And again, these are wonderful traits, and it's a fantastic energy to be in. But when there becomes an imbalance, it can cause obsessiveness, a need to be in control of everything, leaving no time for play or lightheartedness. So Leo, have you become slightly cynical? And if not, can you feel the pull of control, cynicism, and scrutiny getting louder in your life? The card that came out to clarify is the Weaver of Challenges. She is described as cool, detached, sharp, intelligent, and very powerful. However, the Weaver of Challenges makes your quest harder. Not necessarily from malice, but the deck warns to not rule that out either. She creates tasks and puzzles for you to figure out using your wits and intelligence rather than brute force. She raises a wall of magical thorns to block your way. The white raven depicted in the card is her closest advisor, giving her the kind of detached objectivity that she appreciates. She speaks her mind and provides much needed clarity, often saying things others fear to say. She is fearless. So Leo, the Weaver of Challenges is here blocking you and speaking an uncomfortable truth to you now. She is wanting you to see the need to balance your divine feminine with your divine masculine. The card that came out, which is in the position of showing you the effect this is having currently in your life, is the Knight of Swords. And the effect is hasteness. When you do things charging ahead without forethought or a balanced energy between masculine and feminine, you risk the imminence of a conflict or serious situation approaching you. This fast-paced energy is disruptive. So ask yourself, what currently are you experiencing right now that speaks of disruption in your life? It could just be the inside you feel the chaos or the disruption brewing. Maybe you're aware that something is missing, something is unbalanced within. You may have noticed that you take things way too seriously. There could be the inability to have genuine fun that excludes guilt or worry. You may have noticed that you worry about whether or not you'll ever find your soulmate and the expectations you have regarding the perfect match. The card that came out to clarify is the Ten of Challenges. This card says if you keep charging straight ahead within this imbalance without addressing it seriously, you are sure to experience defeat in some form. The card that came out representing the advice moving forward is the Ace of Pentacles. The advice is to ground yourself within the natural world, such as the Green Mother or Spirit. Again, balancing that feminine and masculine energy. You will reach your desires if you can find a way to balance this, be that of financial reward or within your partnerships or relationships or both. The Ace of Pentacles is the energy of health and stability, and it represents a new start in the material world. Be that vitality is restored, and the lifting of worry. If you notice that on the card, the depiction on the card, the ace is offered to you within a walled garden. And it suggests that if you do the work inside yourself, the temptation to leave through the natural archway, because if you notice, there's no man-made gate, it's a natural archway. If you work on you, or if you do the work inside your own garden, then the temptation to leave through that natural archway is lessened. Do not let any divine material gifts that are given to you at this time be undervalued or overvalued, as again, this is an imbalance of energy and will eventually possess you. Now you had two cards that actually came out as clarifiers. The first card that jumped out was the Six of Challenges. This card says that you need to retreat, find time to do inner work necessary to regain a balance and energy. This will offer you a time to regroup, realign your intention for what you want in life and how you want to pursue it. Rest, recover, and plan your next step. The second card that came out to clarify is the Nine of Boons. The Nine of Boons is finding happiness in a moment of solitude, retreat, and a time to take care of yourself. Focus on your home, be alone from any external distractions that will hinder your ability to work on yourself internally. Taking the time to delve into your emotions and what it is that you truly want, and asking difficult questions about how to obtain your wants. Does it require you to give up your faith, your creativeness, or your ability to have fun and live carefree and joyously? The last card drawn for you is an oracle card, and it's called She Offers the Sacred Wine, So Drink. And there's a quote here by Rumi, so I'll read that first before the message. O wine giver of enlightened hearts, offer me the wine of your kindness, for this is the reason you have brought me here from the desert of oblivion. O beautiful wine giver, pour me the wine that gives me insight. Offer me the wine from the sea of love and fill my heart with pearls. Pour it into my heart until I shred the veil and go beyond reason. My spirit is consumed by judgment, and my life is reduced by thoughts. Pour that precious wine over the frozen cries of skeptics until their words become warm and their nays become yeas. The message from the Rumi Oracle in the book, it reads, "Are you having fun yet? Well, you may need to wash your hair and tend to your accounts. That is fine. You may even need to count your fingers and toes. But over and over again? Surely you can find some time in between the endless to-dos of your to-do list to throw a tantrum and to come dancing with me instead. Your honor and commitment, discipline and focus are certainly to be rewarded, with some uninhibited nonsense, hopefully. Come, put aside that seriousness for a moment or more, and allow the wild child in you to take your body and soul for a spin. Together, let's go and paint the town the color of love." This concludes your Something is Missing reading. I hope that it brought you some clarity as far as what might be missing for you right now, Leo. If this reading resonated with you, please like and subscribe, as it does help the growth of my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.